No. Why didn't he? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, but whenever go on to Judge, click on the Judge Oak, not up there. Like right here. Yeah, that little. Okay, now we do. Before I did not.
Okay.
Yeah. Automatically move them. Yeah, But I honestly think that that was my problem, is that thing was not updated. Because that's how I always got on.
Was my train. Okay. What is the issue with the bookmarks?
Nothing. I think those came back. Those used to not go. Those used to go away.
Okay.
But now they do not.
We're talking read these ones here, yeah?
Yes.
So I added this one on Friday just to test, and it's still here.
Okay.
Which is this. On that. Right now, looks like I got you fixed.
Yes.
Anything else?
Nothing that if I have not asked you, no.
Nothing that you remember?
Yeah.
So I might have forgotten to.
Yeah, no. That was just the chat and move to the main session was my Zoom things.
Let me go make sure it's.
Fine. Well, I have to let me open the breakout rooms.
Yeah, do that. Just open the past one.
Yeah. We're good.
We're good. I can put them in room one. I'm not gonna, because the only one I have to put in there is the courtroom one, and I don't know how to get it out if we don't move it out then.
Right. Thank you. Okay.
Yep.
I think so too. Thank you. Hey, Sandy. Sandy.
Yeah, I just, instead of clicking got it, I clicked leave the meeting.
Oh, okay. So I wait till the attorneys come before I start dumping people in their breakout rooms, right?
Correct, yep.
Okay. Hi, Miss Stumbo.
Okay, hi,
Hi, who are you?
I'm Maria Stumbo.
What case are you here on? Oh, I see you now. All right. Sorry.
Sorry, it took me a second. I don't really know what I'm doing, so I was
That's
kind of reading.
All right. When the attorney gets here, I'll let him know. Okay. I'm going to put you back in the breakout room, back in the waiting room. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Heather,
Yes,
is it possible to make me like co-host just so
I
I
will.
can see? Thank you.
I love that. Hi, Mr. Core. I was just checking to see what your name was, and I added your full name. When the attorneys get here, I'll let them know, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, Sandy,
Yes.
I don't see Applebaum on the docket. Who else is he with?
Dakota. Linnell, Richard Linnell,
Oh, he's
the first one.
where?
The very first one, 213715 SP. Yep. NL Rio Properties. The attorney is Linnell, Richard Linnell. It's
Right.
Stephen Hundred Auto. Dakota is with them.
So Dakota is for Richard Linnell.
Yeah.
All right.
Jimmy.
Hi, Mr. Halibou. Sandy,
Yes.
should I just put them in a breakout room?
Yep, you can just let Dakota know that you're going to put them in a breakout room and that they can come out and let you know what's going on.
Okay. Did you hear that, Dakota?
That's fine with me. I don't know that we need to be put in a breakout room, actually.
Oh,
What's going on?
As far as I'm concerned, we're going to stipulate to a dismissal of all claims.
Okay, Mr. Halibou did say something, but I thought he wanted to talk to the judge about setting something.
he says he's unable to unmute himself. Oh, he fixed it.
Something fixed it. How are you guys today?
Good, thank you.
Good. Yes, I've been in touch with Mr. Hoffman's co-counsel, David Applebaum, and I believe we have an agreement to dismiss both my claim and his counterclaim without prejudice.
If you guys want to do that, unless you want it on the record, you can go ahead and just submit that to our email address and I can chat that to both of you if you'd like.
Is it the same one that?
Yes, the same one you've been using, actually.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we can do that. I don't know if your procedure is to set a control date in case for whatever reason that doesn't get it to you, but we haven't swapped forms or anything yet.
Okay, so do you want to wait until the judge gets on to do that? See if he wants to set it out to another date?
I was just hoping that there was that you had a procedure in place to put a control date in case.
He usually gives me a date, but Heather, do you have one?
Sorry. What are we looking for a date for? I was on the phones.
Do we want like 2 or 3 weeks out?
I think that'd be fine. I just need to. Is he drafting it or am I drafting it? And
He sent it over to you, so you should have it.
oh, I see it. Hold on 1 second.
Is November 23rd too far out? Is this something we can put on that day, Sandy?
Yeah, that would be. And actually, he's got the stip to dismiss. So if he reads it, and then.
Yeah, this looks good. So I don't think we need a control date. We should be fine.
Okay. All right. So you'll just get that dismissal and stipulated dismissal to us?
Yes.
All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Thank you.
You guys are all set. And if I don't get anything, we'll just reset it on the docket down the road a little bit.
Sounds good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks all.
Thank you. Sandy, I'm glad you didn't print anything.
Me too. And he called earlier and said, I'm, gonna, are we gonna go for a hearing today or something and yada yada? And I'm like, I don't know. He says, we might have a stip to dismiss, but I was wondering about the hearing. I'm like, okay.
Mr. Morton,
Yes,
are you on all of Rossonville and Country Meadows?
yes.
All right.
I know a lot of them were failed to appear at the first hearing, so,
Well, a lot of them are here today.
okay,
So I can put you in a breakout room.
sure.
And do you want me to, just put one in and then you come out and say you're done, and what's the spiel, Sandy?
If you do have a consent judgment and it doesn't need to go on the record, you can just come out and let us know.
That sounds, yeah. My guess is that there'll be a lot of people that didn't show up to the first hearing that show up to this one with the SIRA numbers. So that'll be a SIRA stay.
Yeah,
I know
and just
I
let
have-
us know.
Yep, so those, I understand, don't have to go on the record.
Correct.
And then I can ask the other people about consent judgments. I know there's 2 terminations, which will probably need to be set for separate trial dates. And I have one of those terminations that I've already resolved.
Oh, good. Okay.
So, but yeah, if you want to put me into a breakout room and then I'll talk to the person and then you want me to jump back out and say, I'll talk to the next person?
Yeah, if you want, we can handle it that way. So I'm going to put you in and I have Jasmine Barker. She's first on the list. All right.
Okay, and then I'm going to have a clerk join me as well. If you could put her in there as well.
What's her name going to be?
What?
Is she going to come across as Palett's Law?
Yeah, Palett's Law Clerk.
Okay, perfect.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hi, Jasmine. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with an attorney, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
So do I have anyone here?
I was just looking at that and I see that you do.
Oh, good. Let me bring my 4 legal clerks in with me.
A minute, I will move you in there in just 1 second. Mr. Core, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with the attorney, okay?
Okay.
Heather, you're doing awesome.
Well, I still need you.
I'm here.
Thank you. I think he figured it out. Obviously, you guys do this every week, so I think he knew what we needed done.
Yeah.
It's nice when they are returned.
Yeah, you'll get to know a lot of them, and like Dakota Hoffman, I know he's an attorney for, so you'll get to know who's with what and
Well,
what
I would have figured
know
it
and
out if
don't
he
know.
would have had the right attorney.
Exactly. Now you do have the Catherine Bunker and Alexis Lancy here. Those are pro pers. I don't know if Bobby, you can bring her in and ask her if she's going to want to go in a breakout room and with Alexis, and if Bobby's going to be here.
Everything okay, Mr. Morton?
Yep, I spoke to Miss Barker. She gave me a SIRA number, so she will be a SIRA stay.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. Next, I'm going to put you in with Juan Sanders.
Okay, I'll jump right back into that breakout room then.
Yep. And can you have your law clerk do it too?
Absolutely.
Thanks. Hi, Mr. Sanders. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with an attorney, okay?
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Badpacker.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
All right. How are you?
Good.
I will put you in a breakout room, and Miss Della Davis is here.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Davis. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with the attorney, okay?
Yes.
Hi, Miss Byrne Kemper.
Yes.
Did you want to have a breakout room with Miss Alexis Lancy?
I don't, what do you mean, do I need a breakout room?
Did you need to speak to her?
I don't.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and put you back in the waiting room, and when the judge is ready, we'll bring you back in, okay?
I'm glad because I was having all kinds of issues trying to figure if I was even in the right place.
Yep, you are. So hold on. Hi, Alexis. Is Mr. Vanover coming to the hearing? Okay, both there. All right, when the judge is ready, I will let him know that you're ready, okay?
Okay. I don't know how to do that.
Hello, Mr. Morton.
Hello, this was Mr. Sanders. I spoke to him before. I confirmed we have a consent judgment as this is a termination that we've already agreed to. He gave his permission for me to sign his name to this agreement. Do you need to put this on the record or am I good just to submit this to the court then?
That's up to you. If you want it on the record, we can put it on the record, or if Mr. Sanders wants it on the record. Otherwise, you guys are good.
He didn't want to show up today at all. I told him to check in to show up today. So
okay.
He's absolutely fine with wanting to get out of here, but I wanted to make sure that, we followed all the necessary processes. So yep. I can tell him he can leave and we'll submit this to the court because he's given me permission based on the agreement.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and then I'll jump back.
INTZ.
Oh,
all right. Hope McCullough. I'm putting her in. Hope, I'm going to put you in the breakout room with the attorney.
Okay.
I'm going to bring them in now, Judge.
Thank you.
For these income tax benefits, just give them back to
Jackie,
Mr. Sanders, you can just leave the meeting. You're all set.
Can I get this on top? Take it down. You want to flip that gray thing on the side, the right side, the other side?
Hold on. No, me and Dad have to use it real quick. Hold on, baby.
Well, you tell us to hang out.
Good afternoon, Judge Oakley.
Good afternoon. Ms.
How are you?
Kemper, do you have audio or video?
I think I do. I don't know how to turn it on. Hold on, let me try. Can you see me?
No.
Hold on. I had it before. I'm not good at this. It says that I have let me see, video. Can you see me now?
Nope.
I don't know why. Let me.
It's gonna work. I'm trying.
The voice sounds familiar. Are you the Bunin Kemper I think you are?
I am. I'm Catherine Matthews' mom.
Awesome. How's he doing?
I am doing well. And yourself?
Good, good.
But I can't figure out how to turn on my, let's see.
We should be able to do it without the audio or the video.
Okay.
As long as you can hear what's going on.
I can hear.
Thank you. All right. And are you Bobby Vanover and Alexis Lancy?
Yes, sir. Alexis is right here.
All right. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
All right. So let's see what we're dealing with here. All right, so I'm looking at the paperwork. It looks like Ms. Bunin-Kemper served you folks with a 30-day notice and she wants possession of the property. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Is there any kind of a lease agreement between the parties, Ms. Lancy, Mr.
Yeah, we made
We're on month to month.
agreement.
Yeah.
You're on a month to month?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this then. let me ask you this. The fact that you're on a month to month means either side can terminate the relationship with a 30-day notice. Would you agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And your landlord gave you a 30-day notice, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's your defense to the eviction? In other words, what legal reason do you have that you should be able to stay there after she's given you a 30-day notice?
There was a lot of things that we took care of inside the household to as for maintenance and everything. And we were also on the agreement that she was going to wait until we found a home until proceeding with the eviction. You know, since the pandemic started, the house market has increased in price and has become unavailable. And
Right.
I did manage to find a place, but I'm not able to move in there until February 1st.
Okay.
I was trying to get a hold of her since last time we discussed either coming to an agreement until then, so that we're not, you know, just either staying with a friend or staying with a family member.
Sure.
Or
Sure.
staying in a hotel. We were just trying to stay here until we can actually get into a home on February 1st. But
Okay.
yeah, the main reason we haven't left was because we were expecting to be compensated for some of the damages we fixed before leaving. And aside from that, everything was kosher until the last few months.
Okay,
Okay,
first,
do you-
can I say something or
Hold
no?
on. Not yet. I'm going to give you a chance.
Okay.
Do you have is there any written agreements between the parties about repairs being made and reimbursement for repairs?
I think on the original lease.
In the original lease that we had that was written, yeah, and even things there that was supposed to be maintained didn't even get maintained. We did it and she compensated us for it. But I mean, all around, like I said, it's been pleasant dealing with Kathy and up until the past couple of months when she's had like a crunch to get us out of here. But we want to leave this house just as much as she wants us to leave this house. We're not trying to stay here for any reason or
Okay, but hold on.
become a burden.
I get that. Hold on. But get back to my question. My question was, is there any written agreement that covers these repairs that you think you should be reimbursed for? Take your time if you need to look at something.
The only thing it says in here that we need to take care of is water, electricity, gas, heat, conditioning, cable, television, and phone.
Yeah, it says our only obligations and priorities are to take care of the water, the electricity, the gas, heat, air conditioning, cable, and television, and phone.
Okay.
As for, I mean, it says right here, the right and inspection for entries and repairs and maintenance. The landlord should have the right to enter the lease premises. And it says, the landlord should. Yeah, it says the tenant during the normal business hours, Monday through Friday, for purposes of making inspections for repairs and maintenance to the leased premises. But
right, so that's just kind of standard language to give the landlord a right to come in and make repairs or inspections. So there's nothing specifically in there, for example, that says, you're going to paint the place and get a rent credit, or you're going to fix the roof and get a rent credit. No specifics like that in the paperwork. It's not going to be part of the pre-printed lease form. It's going to be something that's added in. All right, so here's where we're at. There's nothing to stop the parties from negotiating the move out. So for example, if you want to offer X number of dollars so that your landlord leaves you in there until February 1, you know, if you guys want to work something out like that, you can do that. The problem you folks have right now is she's giving you a 30-day notice. 30-day notice is what the relationship requires. And all you've got as a defense, and I don't mean to minimize your position, but all you've got as a defense is you can't find someplace to move before February, which, to be perfectly blunt, is not your landlord's problem. So if you folks, I can throw you folks into a breakout room. You can negotiate some stuff if you want to. That's fine. But from what I'm hearing right now is you really don't have a defense to her request for possession. When I say you don't have a defense, I mean you don't have a legal defense to the eviction.
Yeah.
So just for instance, us having feces and like water that's like 6 inches in our basement, that we had to replace the furnace and our washer and dryer was ruined. So none of that
Matters.
is her responsibility. The fact that I went down there and I cleaned every disgusting piece of that basement, ripped out drywall, redid everything that needed to be maintained. You're saying that isn't her priority, that isn't her objective as a landlord? You're telling me
I'm saying,
when it's 7.
Hold on. You've asked me a question. Let me answer. I'm saying that the fact that you did those things does not give you a defense to her 30-day notice and a request for the possession.
Fair enough.
You may have a legal action against her for some kind of a
like a counter. So
yeah, I can't even undo enrichment because you put money into her house, but if there's no agreement that you put money into her house and you're going to get some benefit back for it, that puts you in a little bit of a tough situation. I'm not saying, maybe she's willing to work with you based on the fact that you've made improvements in the house. I'm just saying for a 30-day notice request for possession, the fact that over the life of your lease relationship, you put money into that house, that's not a defense to a 30-day notice.
fair enough.
Have you talked to legal aid?
There was she didn't give us her email address, so we still legal aid. I mean, the issue isn't it not having the money. I just thought there was some standard for a landlord to take care of a household. I thought
absolutely is. There's no doubt about that. If she was suing you because you hadn't paid rent and you're telling me I didn't pay rent because of the condition of the property, then that's totally a different situation.
I understand.
Okay?
Yeah, of course.
You said she didn't give you an email. Who's she?
Kathy.
Oh, Kathy, our landlord. She didn't to look into one of the programs.
My question was, have you talked to legal aid?
Legal aid?
No.
Negative.
Okay, the paperwork you got from the court, there was a yellow piece of paper that told you what your options were. It's got right on there. You can contact the legal aid office.
Yeah, we asked for her email address to file for the SURA and she wouldn't give it to us.
Well, that's a totally different thing.
Oh,
this is not a Sarah case because this is not a money thing.
Okay.
Sarah is to help you get caught up on your rent. She's not suing you for not paying rent. But also on that yellow piece of paper, there's contact information in there for legal aid.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So if you folks are interested in talking and trying to negotiate something with your landlord, we'll give you that opportunity by putting you in a breakout.
Okay.
I just want to let you understand that from a legal standpoint, when there's a money case, it's totally different than a possession case.
Understandable.
Okay. Now, Ms. Bunikemper, are you willing to talk to them and see if maybe you can work something out to make an agreed upon move out?
Honestly, I'm kind of past that. We talked in December, and at that time I told them that I needed the house back by May. and they were all on board. Everything was good. And then he called me in April and he said that they weren't able to find anything at that time. And to be honest, I had so much going on with my mom's party and just life in general. So I told him, I said that would be fine. I needed him out by September 1st because I have something else going on with the house. And not a problem, not a problem. Thank you. I will leave it as good, if not better. And between that time, my mom went from, in May 30th was her 75th birthday party, to August 1st, she ended up passing away. And
I'm sorry to hear that.
I'll be honest, I wasn't, they didn't pay August rent, they didn't pay July. At that point, I still needed the house back by September 1st. I text them and I asked for the keys, and at that point it was just, we haven't found a place. And that was the end of it. I wasn't okay with just that being the end of it. And now I have to go through this route. To me, I reached out to the person that's going to be taking over the house. They're not willing to wait either, because I did think about, because he asked if he could have to August, what was it? February 1st. They want to be in there before the holidays. I've already been putting them off, and I just feel like enough's enough. I would just like it to be, they're not bad people. I just want the house back. I don't know what else to say.
Okay. All right. Mr. Vanover, Miss Lancy, anything else?
We're going to be homeless with a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old.
But, and as cold-hearted as this sounds, that's not Miss Bunenkemper's problem. She owns the property. When you own property, you're supposed to come with certain rights.
Can I ask a question?
She had to give you 30-day notice.
We were also paying half of our rent to her brother, Wayne Bachman, as well, because he actually owns this house and lived here for 15 years and paid all the taxes.
And what's your point?
I don't know. I would think maybe he would have some say so, but
The house is my house. It's in my name. There was something else going on in the beginning with my brother.
Yeah. Okay.
That's okay. Sorry to press the issue.
Good luck, folks.
I wish
I'm
I
in our
could help
judgment.
them out. I can't.
Okay. Are we going into the breakout room or no?
I just heard from Miss Bunenkemper. She has no interest in negotiating.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna sign a judgment for possession in favor of Miss Bunenkemper.
So how long does that go to? So how much longer time do they get?
By state statute, I give them 10 days, and then it's from that, it depends on when the court officer can schedule evictions.
So you have
And
to be out in
I don't
10
have
days.
anything to do with the scheduling.
Okay.
That's between the plaintiffs and that's between the landlords and the court officer's schedule.
Okay.
So
I
what
just
day
didn't
did
know
that
what
put us
was the
out?
next step.
Good luck, folks. Anything
Thank you.
else?
Nope. I actually have a question.
Go
How
ahead.
long does an eviction stay on your record for?
A good question. I think it's there forever.
Okay, so
I
now
mean,
we're
it's a court file, it's court record.
okay.
If you don't want to have a judgment on your record, it might be helpful to do a consent judgment that shows that you've agreed to move out. And
Okay,
it wasn't
how-
court ordered.
Is there any way we can do that so that don't hinder us
Finding
getting a
place.
house? Because this is gonna screw us right out of getting a house.
I don't think it would, but Ms. Bunenkemper, do you have any?
I have
objection
no
to agreeing?
problem whatsoever it being a consensual. If you're giving them 10, even if they need 14, I'm okay with that. I just need the place
Okay.
back.
Okay, I understand. You want to tell the new people that there's a date certain. Hey, Sandy, why don't we do this? Why don't you go in a breakout room with these folks and see if you can help them through the paperwork process?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put my civil supervisor in a breakout room with you guys, and hopefully she can help you do the paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
Heather, you got that?
Yep. Sandy, are you just gonna pick a room? Tell me which room
Just
you're
go
both-
ahead and throw us in, whichever one.
Okay.
Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
Heather, who's next?
Mr. Afpacker?
Yes.
Are you all set with your case?
Yeah, we do need to go on the record. I'm sorry, I just saw your message. I apologize.
Okay, nope, that's fine. All right, that is,
Who else?
let me find that one.
Counsel,
MSR,
who's your client?
MSR Holding LLC. The tenant is Della Davis. She's on the screen.
I'm sorry, plaintiff's name?
MSR Holding LLC.
MSR, thank you. Trying to find the file.
No problem.
Put your appearance on the record while I shuffle files.
Sure. Thank you. Fonba Packer on behalf of plaintiff MSR Holding LLC.
And Ms. Davis, you can hear us?
you're muted, Miss Davis. There you go.
Yes, sir. I apologize.
No problem. All right, counsel, what are we doing?
Your Honor, we're seeking a possession judgment. There's a termination of tenancy, 10 days. I did have a chance to speak with Ms. Davis, and it appears she had outside counsel speak with her about this action. She also indicated to me there was an issue with the heat. We do want to make sure the heat's working while she's there for the, assuming we're able to get the judgment entered for the next 10 days. I did speak with my client in the interim while we were waiting for the case to be called. They said that they would have somebody out there today to remedy the heat issue.
All right, so what are we doing today, though? Are we setting a hearing on possession, or is there consent judgment for move out? Where are we at?
It's a hearing. I couldn't get a consent, so we're seeking a possession judgment, Your Honor.
Okay.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes, ma'am.
As I told, I'm sorry, I cannot pronounce his name, but I have no problems relinquishing the property. I'm not trying to hold on to the property because, first of all, like I said, the heat has been out since March, and or the furnace, I should say. So that covers the heat and air. And and that's all I wanted was for them to repair some things, but the main thing was the heat. So now I've had to go out and purchase space heaters, and you know, the temperature's been in the 40s, and you know, wind chill in the 30s. So I don't mind giving them the property, but for the next few days that I need to be here, I would like them to have someone come in and fix the furnace.
Okay, so I think what I'm hearing you say is you'll consent to possession. You just want to make sure that you're not going to be cold while you're waiting to move out with your time frame.
Yes, I mean, I've already had to spend the last week and these last few days that it's been cold. And like I said, I had to go out and purchase space heaters.
Okay, so when do you propose moving out?
Well, I was told on the 8th of November.
And you can do that?
It'll be a stretch, but I will try. If I could get a few more days, I would greatly appreciate it.
Counsel?
I have no authorization outside of November 8th, Your Honor.
Well, you might want to call your client, because by the time I schedule the hearing, and then it's 10 days after the hearing date, you're probably going to be past the 8th.
Okay. Let me.
Because I don't have time to give you a hearing today, obviously.
Okay. Well, she sounds like she's consenting to possession, and my client said they'll fix the heat.
Well, they said they were going to fix the heat before, and here it is, 6 months later, I'm still waiting for heat.
Yeah, my client's sending me a message. He said that the heating and cooling is going to call you momentarily, and just to answer your phone so you can come.
So Miss Davis, let me do this. I'm going to try to make it easy on counsel. I'm going to tell him that I'm not going to sign an eviction order until after November 8th was the date. After I would not sign an eviction order until the 12th.
Okay.
All right, so that automatically gets you a couple extra days. Draw up the consent judgment, counsel, so that it says if the heat's not working within the next 2 or 3 days, then Ms. Davis can request a hearing on the move-out date. I think that protects both parties that way.
I will get that done. Ms. Davis, I just needed
Ms. Davis, you understand?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to force the plaintiff to give you a couple extra days, and I'm also going to give you a back out. So if the heat's not working, you know, it's one thing if they come in today and they got to get parts and the parts aren't available, because that's a problem in a lot of industries. But you know, if they just don't show up for the next 3 days, then you call the civil department and say, hey, I need a hearing because I agreed to move out with the idea the heat was going to get fixed. I haven't seen anybody yet.
Okay. I'll make
Yes,
that.
sir.
Ms. Davis,
Yes, sir.
do we have your phone number at the leasing office? Because I'll have my my paralegal.
Yes, you do. Or
Okay.
they do.
All right, I'll get your number and we'll
All
get a call to enter that.
Now, Ms. Davis.
Yes, sir.
Counsel, how do you want to do the consent judgment? You want to email it to her?
Yeah, I wanted to. I was going to prepare, email it to her, get consent by email, if that's okay, and then send it to the court.
Ms. Davis, do you mind giving counsel your email address?
They have my, yeah, okay, it's DE.
They got it at the office?
Yes,
no, that's
sir.
fine if you got it at the office. Okay, so he's gonna prepare a judgment. He's gonna email it to you, providing you agree with the terms. Just respond to that email that says it's okay for him to sign your name. Then he can sign both names and email it to the court. I'll sign it and make it an order.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Counsel, does that work?
Yes.
Thank you very much. Good luck, folks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next.
We're waiting for Mr. Morton to come out of his breakout room. He's had multiple people. Mr. Herman, I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Tyrese Haskins.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Heather, do I have anyone else?
I do not see anybody else for you. Let me double check 1 second. No, nobody else has come.
Okay, so I could just submit the defaults on those two.
Correct, yes.
Okay, thank you. Have a good
You're
day.
welcome. You too.
Have a
Thank
good day,
you.
Your Honor.
Thank you. You too. Was he on Barrington only or some other files?
He was on Barrington only, yes. The only one that showed was Ronina Tekor,
Yep. You know
and that
what
was
they did?
a Thera.
And the other two are going to be defaults then.
Correct.
Okay. Anybody else ready to talk?
No, we got to wait for Mr.
Thank you.
Morton. But I can tell you a few things whenever you're ready.
I can listen. I can listen.
Rossonville Woods versus Barker.
Yep.
Is a Sierra stay.
Thank you.
Yep. Here's Mr. Morton now. Mr. Morton, what were we doing on Hope McCullough?
Ms. McCullough, is it appropriate to set this matter for a trial date, as this is a termination and parties but unable to come to a resolution? I would just look to the court. I'm not sure if the judge is doing these trials in person or if not, or by Zoom. Either way, and then just I can provide the necessary documents for the trial and information before the trial date to the court.
Who's the plaintiff?
It's Rossonville Woods versus Hope McCullough.
Okay. Ms. McCullough, can you unmute yourself?
Yes.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Ms. McCullough, this is a 30-day notice termination of tenancy?
Okay.
Correct? You agree?
I'm guessing.
What's your defense to the termination?
Well, I talked to him. He told me one thing. I talked to them. They told me to meet with them. They wanted to meet today, but I had to work. So I don't know. He said he set it for a trial or something. I'm not sure.
Okay, counsel, you just trying to buy some negotiation time, or what are we doing?
No, Your Honor, was it, Your Honor, it's a termination based on the fact there's damages as well as the fact that, we believe there's an unauthorized occupancy occurring. So, in these cases, what I've continually done is if we're gonna do the Zoom trial, I then put the documents together, I send them to the court, so the court has physical copies of all the documents for the trial date. I send a copy to Ms. McCullough, so she has that, and then we can move forward with the trial date.
Okay. Anybody have any objection to doing it live?
I have no objection to doing it live. The court prefer that. I know I have one other matter that's a termination that would also be live as well.
Ms. McCullough, any objection to coming to court and doing it live? It's usually easier on me to handle paperwork and things like that.
No.
Okay. And counsel, I'm assuming you're ready anytime.
Yep. The only thing I would not trying to add too much personal vibe to what's going on, but sooner's better. My wife is due in a few weeks.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, so sooner the better. That way I can continue to stay on this.
Sure. I can do something next Tuesday afternoon. Heather, any reason why we can't do it before that wedding?
No, there's no reason at all, Judge.
Counsel?
Sounds good.
Ms. McCullough, how about 2 o'clock next Tuesday?
The wedding is at
2:15.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do 2:15. I can do that wedding before you guys get here. Get ready.
You have a live civil
That
that
work?
day also at 2:15.
What?
We have a live
I'm showing
civil
live civil.
and a Zoom civil at 2:15 and 2:30. And the wedding's at 2.
We'll make them work. 2:30, Ms. McCullough, that work?
I could try to take off work.
So is that a yes?
Yeah, I could try to take off work.
Okay, we'll see you next Tuesday at the court, 2:15.
Okay, thank you.
All right. You're all set, man. Counsel, what else you got?
Your Honor, the other one I have is Ms. Stumbo, who is present as well. This is a termination. Was it related to allegations in regards to physical contact between herself and the manager? We have a video that we present. So again, we'd ask this matter be just set for the same day for a trial date.
Let's find Ms. Stumbo, though. It looks like we don't have her.
No, she's up there she's on there, Judge.
Yeah, it says
Oh, there you
Mary
are.
Stumbo, not Maria. I don't know
Oh,
why. it
I'm
says Mary.
sorry.
Ms. Stumbo, how's that work for you next Tuesday afternoon?
That means I gotta take another day off work. I mean,
I just don't have time for it today, ma'am.
I
it's just the way it
understand
works. I'm
that,
sorry.
sir, but it just seems like your day's awful busy. We can't schedule it for another day?
No.
Okay. So am I gonna do Zoom here at the courthouse again? Is that how that's gonna work, or am I gonna be in your courtroom?
I'd prefer to have it live if we're gonna have a video to deal with.
Okay, I prefer it to be live as well.
Okay, good. All right, any questions, Ms. Stumbo?
Well, I mean, if it is decided that I have to leave, am I gonna get more than 10 days to sell my home? I mean, I own the mobile home there. It's not like I'm renting it, and I've been there for 6 years. So I'm gonna have time to sell my trailer.
I can make this very brief, Your Honor. I can say, Ms. Stumbo, if you'd like to call me after the hearing, I can give you some additional information on that, but I'd also suggest you contact legal aid. They can give you a neutral interpretation of it as well, which might be a better approach.
All right, I appreciate that information, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I would encourage you to call legal aid that's on that yellow piece of paper you got from the court. But just so you know, if I rule in favor of the landlord at the hearing, there's gonna be 10 days. After that 10 days, they can evict, which means they can pay to have your trailer moved off their lot. Usually they don't like to spend all that money if there's a way to avoid it.
Oh, okay. Well, what are they gonna do with my trailer? I don't understand. I mean, it's my property.
They don't own your trailer. They own the piece of real estate that it sits on. So
right, I understand that.
If I evict you, that means they have to move your trailer and get it off their property. And usually that means they just get it off their lot. So that's a huge expense to the landlord. So usually they want to work something out with you so that they don't have to incur that cost that they don't get back.
I understand what you're saying now, sir. Thank you very much for explaining
Okay.
that.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir. Have a great day.
Yeah, call legal aid.
Thank you.
Mr. Morton, I have, yeah, Ayanna Stillman, I'll put in the room for you, Country Meadows.
Okay, I'll speak to that. And then, just since I can advise you, I just spoke to, I'm just
Dean
flipping
Pat.
my notes back. I spoke to Mr. Pate, and I'm going to submit a conditional dismissal that we both agreed to the terms on, and he gave me permission to sign. So I'll submit that to the court.
Perfect.
And that was Country Meadows versus Pate?
Correct.
Thank you.
Judge, I do have a judgment for them. Can we, they're just waiting on the date. She was trying to get a hold of somebody. Do you want them back in here before they go?
Are you talking about the party that you were helping with the consent judgment?
Yes, Catherine and.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so Heather, if you can, I don't know how to go back in.
Sure, Sandy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Andy, see if there's a button, touch your screen and see if there's a button for you to rejoin, because I already showed that you're in there. So if not, you know, I'll move you to another room and then move you out of there.
Okay, because I don't see any.
Mr. Herman, what are we doing with your files?
Thank you. Hi, Heather.
Oh, Sandy.
You're muted, Mr. Herman.
Judge?
Yes, sir.
May I pass on this for a minute? I'm on a Zoom with another court.
Sure, I'll be happy to wait.
Can you just give me 5 minutes or so?
Sure.
Thank you, Judge.
Go ahead.
Appreciate it.
All we're waiting for is Mr. Morton with his cases. Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I have a next one to tell you. Rawsonville against Sanders, Juan Sanders.
Yep. Yep.
Consent judgment.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
What about all those other Rawsonvilles?
Rawsonville against St. Clair Mitchell is a SIRA.
That's an interesting first name.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so Mitchell is Sarah.
Yep, and then the rest of them are no-shows.
The rest of the Rawsonville.
Yes.
Thank you.
And then the NL Real versus Stephen Hundred, they, I think, are submitting a stip to dismiss, if that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. And then Mr. Morton is in there with Miss Ayanna Spillman, Country Meadows versus Spillman. And then Country
What about-
Meadows.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Country Meadows versus Alua, A-L-U-I-A. He's in the waiting room waiting to go in with Mr. Morton.
All right. What about Salomon versus Hawkins?
Nothing.
No one showed up.
Nobody showed up. Mr. Morton, are you ready to go in with Mr. Michael Alua?
Sure, I can, and I can tell you also that Ms. Spillman has a SIRA, so that can be put in the SIRA stay process.
Thank you.
Go.
What do we know about Parkwood? It's Mr. Herman. All right. How about Premium versus Hassan?
Premium. Oh, that one, Sandy said, is a dismissed. And page.
Don't mean to interrupt, but Judge, I'm back. I apologize to you.
All right, are you ready on Haskins?
Yes, sir.
All right, I gotta find what I did with the file. Miss Haskins, are you there?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Haskins, all right. What are we doing, counsel? Oh, and counsel, your appearance for Southport.
Yep, Richard Herman on behalf of Southport. Mr. Haskins and I have spoken. We would, with your blessing, like to enter into a consent judgment. Rent to retain is $629, $154 in court costs, totaling $783. That gets him all the way through October, and he will have until November 8th to pay that. He is aware that comes November 1, rent is due again, but he'll have to deal with that as he can. And sir, I need to tell you, Mr. Haskins, that because you're not represented by counsel, you have 3 business days to ask Judge Oakley to set this aside if you have a good reason for doing so. And lastly, because you and I are in different spaces, may I sign your name to this?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Haskins, any questions, sir?
None at this time.
You agree to those terms so I can sign that when I get it in front of me?
Yes, thank you, Judge.
Good luck to you, sir. You're all set. Any questions?
No, thank you. Have a good day.
You as well.
Mr. Herman?
Yes.
I have William R-I-E-W-E. He can't get his internet to work. Are you able to call him and see what you can do?
Of course. Did he give you a phone number?
734-772-3536.
And if we not work this out, or do you want to adjourn this to a different date?
What do we say on that, Judge? Just adjourn it to our next civil?
You know what? If that happens, counsel, let's call him back, and I'll call, or you get back in the meeting, and I'll call him on my speakerphone, and we'll figure out where we're at.
Okay, before I call him, do you want to go through my other ones, or do you want me to take a break and call him?
Are they all defaults?
I will have to ask your clerk whether 4230 and 4417 have appeared.
They have not appeared.
They are defaults.
Okay, then go ahead and take care of this guy. Take care of the live body, and then we'll deal with files.
Perfect. I'll just mute myself for a minute.
Thank you. Mr. Morton, are you ready on Alua?
Mr. Alua is a SIRA stay. So Mr. Alua, you can log out. You're all set. But yeah, his case we put in the SIRA stay process, and we confirm that with him.
Thank you. Sir, am I pronouncing it right? Is it Alua?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Morton, what else you got?
Unless there's anybody else to be able to speak to, probably ready to start putting defaults.
What happened with Spielman?
Spielman, that one I believe was a SIRA stay as well, but I'm looking back into my notes. Yes, that one was a SEER stay. Mr. Spielman has applied for a SEER, had a SEER application number.
Yep.
All right.
All right, so you're entering your appearance on behalf of Country Meadows on Blythe, Ice,
Hold on.
Ray, and for Parkwood Manor on Jackson and Dwyer, correct?
That is correct on Country Meadows. Flipping over for that. And then, yes, Your Honor.
And on all those files, the defendant failed to appear, correct, Heather?
Correct.
All right. Anything else, counsel?
No, Your Honor, we'll submit the default judgments to the court, and then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Enjoy your afternoon.
Thank you.
Heather, did you get Paige's phone call?
I did, and
Okay.
the attorney's in with him now.
Okay, thank you very much.
So Mr. Herman's last one is the guy on the phone, right?
Yes, it's Parkwood Manor versus RIEWE.
Yep, which is our last file too then.
Judge?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I hope I'm not interrupting.
No.
Mr. Riwi and I have spoken. We can enter into a consent judgment.
You got him on your speakerphone?
I do. Mr. Riwi, can you hear the judge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Judge, he can barely
Good
hear you.
afternoon,
but
sir.
Say again?
He said good afternoon to you.
Oh, good afternoon.
Counsel, go ahead and put the terms on.
Judge, this is a termination of tenancy. Mr. Riwi has agreed, and I have agreed that 11/20 is the date to vacate. Mr. Riwi, I am disposed to tell you that since you're not represented by an attorney, you have 3 business days to ask Judge Oakley to set this aside if you have a good reason for doing so. And sir, because you and I are in different places, may I sign your name to this?
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay, perfect. Okay, Judge.
Mr. Riwi. Sorry,
ahead.
counsel.
Go ahead.
Mr. Riwi, do these terms meet your agreement?
Yeah.
It's okay with you if I sign it when it gets in front of me, correct?
I'm sorry?
The judge asked you
Is
if
it
it was
okay
all
if I
right.
sign that when I see it?
Yeah.
Okay, any questions?
No.
Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Take care, Mr. Riwi, and good luck to you.
Good luck to you as
Thank
well.
you, counsel.
You're welcome, Judge. You know, technology, oh my gosh, it's tough sometimes, isn't it?
It certainly is.
Yeah, you know best.
Enjoy
Okay,
your
so,
day.
all right, so I have 2 defaults. Do you want to put those on the record, or how do you want to handle it?
I think we already did. Tell me who they were.
Jackson, which is 4417, and DWYER Dwyer, which is 4230.
Both Parkwood?
I
yeah.
apologize.
Parkwood
No.
and Southport.
Yep, Southport is Dwyer and Parkwood is Jackson.
Got it.
Okay.
We're good.
All right, thanks,
Thank you.
Judge. Have a great day.